Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about the Nvidia Shield Experience 7.1. It's finally available publicly outside of the closed beta that we had, and all the features that were missing in that closed beta are not available directly into our built-in experience. The main thing you want to be aware of is if you have a first generation or second generation, you're going to be able to snag this update and enjoy great gameplay and new features with the new Experience 7.1. This is TK. Let's check it out. The first thing you want to be aware of, if you're coming from a stable version, meaning 6.2 or 6.3 experience, the update is going to be a little bit bigger than what you would have had if you have been part of the beta or the closed beta for some time. The update for me came in about 56, almost 60 megabytes, and it installed pretty quickly. One of the other optimizations of 7.1 is now the ability to play much better with gaming gear, like a keyboard and mouse, specifically for games, in my experience, would be like Fortnite, which I'm able to play using the GeForce Now free access or the early access on our Nvidia Shield. I'll explain to you guys a little bit on that. Some of the features that a lot of you guys asked me during the preview, why did we not have this? And that was the ability to basically be able to start doing screen recording, sharing, and broadcast, as well as doing screenshots. And all of those are available now. You press and hold the home button for 3 seconds once you turn the feature on. When I mean turn it on, by default it's not on. You actually have to go into the system and then go under the ability under Nvidia Share, turn that feature on. Once that's on, the ability to do that will be very simple. Otherwise, if you do it without it, it's basically just going to take you to the app or the Recents app. Double pressing it still takes you to the Recents app, and you're able to switch between the different tasks. Basically double pressing the back button or pressing and holding the back button gives you access to go to the sleep, restart, as well as power off. Those are things as well that a lot of people were wondering is what happened to these features. Why can I not basically just shut down outside of it actually touching the actual Nvidia Shield itself? But the main difference between 6.3 and the 7.9 experience is the fact that the UI is extremely different. We now have categories. Everything is basically categorized in a way where you're able to go through. So you have your apps, you have your game, your Play Next tab, you have Nvidia games. This still has access to the full version of the Nvidia system. Now you notice right there's a little tab on the left. If I go, I'm able to reorganize it directly with the actual gamepad, or I'm able to actually go directly into the Nvidia game store. We have access, we'll go back. We have Netflix, of course, with the brand new UI that we're experiencing with Netflix. You'll notice right there, the UI looks pretty much the way you'd expect it on your PC. And then going back home, and then of course we have Google Play TV, we have Google Play Music, we have usually basic access as you'd expect to YouTube, of course as far as Amazon Video, and full support of Plex, either local or server side. For me, I'm actually accessing Plex straight off of a server or a NAS server that I have on my network. But again, you can actually use it depending on the Shield that you have. Now my Nvidia Shield Pro here does have built-in storage, but for me, my storage and library does actually reside on a slightly bigger server, so you can do that, and that's the beauty of Plex. And of course, all the customizations of what Plex can do for you are so fully supported here. Now going real quick into the settings, you'll notice that first and foremost, we have the ability of going sleep, restart, and power off. That's something that's very cool. We still have access to the same tabs, the network, the display, system, apps, storage, reset, Google services, as well as the ability of going and set up time, language, your keyboard, your home screen, your Google service, as well as accessibility and developer options. You're able to go in and customize your accessories. Now you notice right there, I'm using this. I'm also connecting a keyboard and mouse. Now those don't show up under there, but you notice right there, I do have an AKG, basically a headphone. So I'm able to use Bluetooth headphones to be able to enjoy music on this. Overall, the experience is very nice. I'm going to show you real quick a quick sample of gameplay using the GeForce Now game system. What GeForce Now is something that's very new, that's built into the GeForce, or at least Nvidia's offering. I've tested it out and I've done a different video for you guys showcasing the PC style version of this, where I'm able to play Destiny 2 on a PC that's not intended. This is called the Azul Access PC. It's really a small, underpowered, mostly meant for browsing and just maybe light word editing. And I was playing a full AAA class game on it, offloaded by the Nvidia, or basically Nvidia servers with the GeForce Now service. When we get here directly with the Nvidia games, you have access to the GeForce Now. You'll notice that's the logo right there, and it's currently free in early access. And what it does, it basically gives you access to play, again, a desktop class game offloaded on the Nvidia server directly on your Nvidia Shield TV. I can't say desktop class gaming on the Nvidia Shield without obviously putting in a desktop version of the game. This is not the Android version or the mobile version of Fortnite. I'm talking about a desktop version of Fortnite running on a PC connected to my Nvidia Shield using the GeForce Now service for free at this point, and gives me the ability to play this game using a keyboard and mouse. So I'm actually using a full-size keyboard, and I have my gaming mouse right there. That's a video that's coming up very soon for that, for the review. And it gives me access to be able to use it as if I'm playing the game on a PC. And this translates into the living room. This translates into any experience that you want to be able to connect the Nvidia Shield TV directly to. So I'm going to go ahead and just start it off. I'm going to give it a few seconds for it to start, just so I can capture for you guys a little bit of gameplay using the keyboard and mouse on the Nvidia Shield. So right there, we're actually just basically waiting for the gameplay. I can hold the shift key to be able to move, using my mouse to control it. Of course, I'm getting hit, but the main king. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a gun real quick, and let's go ahead and hit E. Can't see the keyboard, and let's go ahead and switch. I'll switch over to and start firing, having fun with it, guys. And let's go ahead and jump. So here we are. I'm going in, trying to find a spot to land, just to show a real quick gameplay with the Fortnite option. Again, you'll notice I'm running with the Galaxy skin. That's because I logged in with my Note 9. So that's how you acquire the Galaxy skin right now. So gameplay is no different than the normal PC. Right now I'm just roaming around, but the main benefit, of course, is that we actually have a full-blown system backing up our Nvidia Shield, and we're connecting to it via the internet. That's one of the main requirements. You do need to have a strong network connection. Once you have that strong network connection, you're able to connect, and you notice there's no lag, there's no issues. They recommend a minimum of 24 down and 3 megabits up, or megabytes up, and then that should be pretty solid. And make sure that your connection to the router is actually strong enough. It does run a test at the beginning. Early access to the GeForce Now right now is available, and you're able to basically access it and run many different games. I did another video for you guys showcasing playing Destiny on a small not a MediaTek PC, but basically an underpowered PC that should never be able to run Destiny 2 on it, and I was able to run it using the GeForce Now for PC. This is the GeForce Now directly running on the Nvidia Shield, running the latest version 7.1. Definitely, as you can see, no frame rate drop, no issues. You're able to access basically the map, get out, and of course, the main thing at this point is I just need to... Hey, number one, the gameplay is extremely smooth. Really, you would not know that I was playing it on an Nvidia Shield connected to a service over the internet if I didn't tell you. Now, the last thing I wanted to share with you guys, which was a really cool update, other than the fact that we now have 120 Hz frame rate support directly on our system, it's actually the application. We now have a remote application that is directly made for the system. It gives me access to be able to control the system, so I'm actually just controlling the mouse right there, using it. We have a full-size keyboard to be able to enter username and passwords. And then last but not least, we also have the ability of using a directional pad. This is absolutely amazing, and one of the main reasons why the Nvidia Shield, either first generation or second generation, is still the best Android connected TV box that you can get. And I'm saying box because in a certain way this is kind of a jack of all trades. It connects to your Plex server, it connects to Netflix, video services all around. Gameplay on this with the support of the Nvidia GeForce Now service, it's even desktop class compatible, which means you can play full desktop applications on this. Now, it still has its own game system, it still has access to a lot of Android games, as you saw right there. I still have Asphalt 8 built in here. I can play regular games on it directly from the Google Play Store or directly from Nvidia. So a lot of cool things going on in here. The 7.1 update, now the final version, is definitely what we've all been wanting, and of course having Oreo on here is definitely really appreciated. Now, of course, this is me, and I'm going to be saying is I cannot wait to see at least early access to Pi. But again, yes, Pi is not officially available on a lot of stuff, but it's definitely exciting to see that. Like and subscribe as usual. Share this video with any of your friends that you think may be aware or may not be aware that the Nvidia Shield is such a cool and awesome system, so they can see what we have. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.